Everyone, and welcome to another video. Denise would like to introduce you to William Addison. William had a script and he wasn't afraid to use it. And ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that one of the lessons from some of these dafter videos is that many scammers do use a script, and if the person that you're talking to online doesn't seem to be paying attention to what you're saying, there might be a reason for that. That is, they aren't reading what you're typing, they're literally working their way down a list of questions that they've downloaded and have decided to ask you. Hello, Denise. Hello, William. How are you doing today? It's really my pleasure to meet you. Why are you asking me? She said, because he'd put a question mark after "it's really my pleasure to meet you," turning it into a question. It feels like you got a cute name. What are you babbling on about? Are you a 12-year-old kid? I'm from Houston, Texas. Now's that even remotely an answer? Or are you also unable to read? Where are you chatting from? Once again, it's really my pleasure to meet you. So, can you please tell me more about yourself, if you don't mind? I assume that means you are unable to read. Goodbye. If I may ask, are you happily married with kids or single? You really should learn to read before contacting mature women. It's inappropriate for a child to be contacting adults. Didn't Mummy and Daddy tell you that? I'm not a baby. Then please learn to read. I'm an old man. Then get stronger glasses so you can read and stop behaving like a small boy. So sorry about that. Yeah, me too. Goodbye. Are you still angry? Are you still a childish idiot? It hasn't called for insult. You're a beautiful woman, and I know you have a good heart as well. Just curious why you said goodbye. Well, I just think you behaved like a brainless small boy. But I've apologised. I'm sorry. Have you forgiven me? Let's start on a clean slate from now on. Just forget and forgive my naughtiness. And so Denise decided to forgive and forget, and he sent 2 waving hands. And you think that somehow magically means your previous behaviour didn't happen? Have you forgiven me? No. Let's start on a clean slate from now on? Sounds like a good idea. No, I'm really sorry about what happened. Thanks. So can you tell me more yourself why I tell you mine? If I may ask, are you happily married with kids or single? Neither of those. Oh, I see. I was happily married to my late wife for 20 years with one lovely son, Alex, until she died. I lost her 4 years ago on her way to Tennessee for a business trip. It was so painful. Life was so very hard for I and my son at that time. If I may ask, are you a Christian? You may not ask. Why do you want to know? Nothing, or I just want to know, don't count as sensible answers. I seek for a friendship. That's the reason why I wrote you. I hope you don't mind. That isn't an answer. Do you want to try again, please? Oh, really? You don't want to be friends with me? Not if you can't answer a simple question. Why would I want to be friends with someone who's that stupid? I just want us to be friends so that we can know more about ourselves very well. Then give me a proper answer to my question, please, to show you really do want to be friends and you really can have a proper conversation. And this is your last chance. Oh, really? I just want to be friends with you, nothing more. That was your last chance. Goodbye. Hello. Waves. Hi. And then, having ghosted him, Denise cracked. Well, wouldn't you, if someone sent you this message? Why do you keep salad over there? Because it's healthy and we like a bit of crunch. So tell me, what are your hobbies? Well, in my free time, I like playing golf, swimming, like reading books and watching movies. But most of all, what I do best is that I spend my time with the kid in the orphanage home, play with them and provide shelter for them because they're the leaders of tomorrow. Where do you live? I'm from Houston, Texas. And what about you? And you genuinely think that in Texas they allow people to go to orphanage homes to play with the kids? So tell me, what's your occupation? Now grow up, go away and annoy someone else. Goodbye. Well, I'm a drilling supervisor, engineering work with the United States Chevron Global Oil and Gas Company, currently here in Saudi Arabia. To which Denise, of course, replied, I'm a pathological liar and a video editor. But soonest, I'm getting my retirement soonest and come back to the state immediately. What's your favourite colour? The sooner the better, I'd say. Hie thee to the state with all haste. Why do you prefer those colours? Because preferred colours are better than favourite colours. I thought everyone knew that. My favourite colours are both red and white, because red stands for love, and white stands for pure heart. And the both colours, it gives you pure-hearted love. That's me, because I do have pure heart for love. What are your best food? My best food is rice, soft beans with fish and vegetable. The best food is before the use-by date, or the best before end, obviously, replied Denise, who'd cracked by then and decided to enter into the spirit of this non-conversation. Have you been to the Eralp country before? I've travelled to over 17 countries in the world, which are Canada, Brazil, China, Israel, Western Africa, Germany, Malta, United Kingdom, Afghanistan, Hong Kong, Philippians, which I thought were in the Bible, but what would I know, Guyana, Belize, Pakistan, Poland, Greece, Denmark. It's really nice chatting with you. That isn't over 17 countries, that's 17. What's an Erup country? Can you send me your Gmail address so that we can know more about ourselves very well on Google Chat, because I'm not always here on Facebook due to my work schedule, please. How about your parent? Are they alive? I'm 75, said Denise. I assume you're just a kid. Alex is a very smart boy. He's friendly and humble. He schools at Elsick High School in Houston, Texas. And in reply to him asking if she could send her Gmail address, she said, no, I can't. He's in the care of a registered nanny who take care of him while I'm away from my job, and the teacher is the only person I trust to really watch over my son for me over there in schools. That's awesome, but I've no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm retiring very soon, and I want to get settled down again. That's why I'm here. Well, and also to get value out of this free script that he's somehow downloaded. I enjoy being a married man, but didn't have much time to enjoy my marriage before I lost my wife in a car accident, said the man who previously said he was married for 20 years. I'm from Houston, Texas, but currently working with United States Chevron Global Oil and Gas Company here in Saudi Arabia. But, surprise, I'm getting my retirement soonest and come back to the state immediately, because I've spent most of my adult life in different countries around the world due to the nature of my job. I'm a Christian. I'm a member of the Baptist Church. Are you a Christian? Humpty Dumpty, Denise informed him, sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Altogether, the 35 mega station platforms added up to early retirement because their funds, when added together, were enough to pay for a first-class return air ticket to Switzerland. You still haven't told me what this mystical Erup country is. Well, after the death of my beloved wife, I decided not to get married again, but my son really having problem of this, because nobody to show him motherly love, no one there to ask how he's doing, either fine or bad, no one to give my son motherly training on how to be cautious about living in his life. Oh, so you're derelicting your fatherly duties, are you, mate? Well, as you may know more about me, I'm a farmer, gold and jewellery business manager in UK before now, and I have a duplex in Houston, Texas, that has 4 rooms, and it's seated in an 8 acres of land. It has a big swimming pool. Also have unfinished projects in Africa, but the work stopped since I came back to work here in Saudi Arabia. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty together again. Ancient iron fishing rods exist only because the holes dug by proto-archaeologists were deep enough to cover the tracks of the dinosaurs that wanted to eat potato soup. And you still haven't told me where this magical kingdom of Erup is, and that's the 3rd time I've asked. Why, you choose to remain single without a man. That is truth, but it's difficult to find the right one these days, especially with the case of men who are single searching for a woman. Most women these days are not faithful. I mean the young ones who don't know more about a marriage life. A life of marriage is a life of rings, white horses and endless cooked dinners, parading hopelessly around the dining rooms of life, just waiting for someone to eat them before doing the washing up in the bowl of unearthly suds. Sorry, guys, I don't know why I write this rubbish. Of course, if one looks carefully, one will find that elusive single woman searching endlessly for her marigolds so she can avoid the chapped hands that inevitably follow from spending too much time doing the aforementioned washing up. And you still haven't told me where Erup is. I don't expect you to, obviously, but it'll be fun to keep asking. Hello? Are you? Yes, I am. Cogito ergo sum. European country, he said, finally answering. I mean to say places like Spain, Netherlands, Portugal and Italy. I've been to Spain and the Netherlands, replied Denise rather pointlessly. Wow! Really? Oh yes, really. It's such a wow. Smile. So what are your plans for the future? What? What you plan for the future? My plans for my future is to find a woman and settle down, invest in anywhere I found the woman of my soulmate. 'Cause I'm ready to relocate if that be the case. I really want to settle with a real lady that will love me and grow old with me, because I will love to experience love and business management from her. I'm an honest man. I believe that chemistry plus good communication to me is a must in a relationship. Are you still there with me? Relocation is the job of experts who run worldwide firms specialising in all aspects. Okay, so you willing to relocate with your soulmate? No, but you still have not answered my question, he said, repeating, so what are your plans for the future? I don't have any. I've written my will so my kids will know what to do. Okay, I must tell you that I'm tired of being a single man, and I really hate this loneliness, because I see that loneliness is a kind of disease that can kill so fast. Well, only God knows what he has in the store for us. I believed God didn't make us to be lonely. All I want is a woman that can show me true love, and I will show her true love in return. My goodness, you typed that fast, said Denise. It's almost as if you copied and pasted it. Every woman's dream man is one who moans about how lonely they are, obviously. No, I'm already on the keyboard before. Yeah, of course. Pretty. I want you to know that in this life there's always a time like this, a time to show love, a time to hold hands together, walking along the shore after all work, because Jack with no rest make Jackie a dull boy, and we're getting older every day. Life is short. LOL. Round and round the ragged rocks, the ragged rascals ran a relay race, whilst all the time contemplating how much time remained of their early lives on the seashores. The time my phone's ringing. Well, it really was. I'm a man with a good heart and good quality. Every time I wake up, it's always a big thought of having a woman in my life again. All I think is getting to find my real love, so we can get along with each other. Rest of my life with. Okay, but I forgot to go back to him, and so he disappeared, which was sad. I hope you enjoyed this jolly tale of ridiculousness. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video.